Hey peeps, Donna here, also known as Schwigg. um, I thought I would come to you tonight with, but I don't know how I'm feeling, and my confessions, I guess, is what this would be about. Now, I told you guys, that I went to Vegas and had a good time. I learned how to drink alcoholic beverages. My one and only type of drink that I drink, Long Island iced tea. Up until then, I have found this process to be relatively easy. I know people in this community don't like to hear that word associated with this because this is a hard journey. But my journey, I can honestly say, hasn't been. I haven't had very many temptations, and all the temptations that I've had, I've been able to say no to. Anything that I haven't said no to has been a decision that I've made. It wasn't out of temptation and out of what I consider to be out of control desire for something that I would just eat. Everything that I've put into my mouth up until this point has been my decision up until today. I don't know. I've never watched My 600-Pound Life before, and I've heard chatter on Instagram about starting again. So I set my TV to record it. There were also some recordings, like previous shows that I've set up for it to record of the last season. I started watching it, and I don't know, I got depressed. I don't know if it's a show I'm going to be able to continue to watch. It made me extremely grateful that I've had the surgery, that I have this tool now to help me to lose weight. It made me sad for the people on the show. It made me happy that they got the surgery in the end, but the process up to it, I cried like a baby for most of it. But they also showed them, this is a mind game for me. It showed them eating. The one particular one, I binge watched it. I watched like 3 episodes in a row. And they showed them different people, what they were eating, and they were having pizza and fried chicken and sandwiches. I haven't had any bread since I've started this journey, so in 16 weeks I haven't had any bread. And it made me want to eat. It really, really made me want to eat. Now here's the kicker. Here's the asshole of a kicker. It's Friday, and every Friday I buy or I make my guys down in the shop a snack or a lunch or something. And today I made them, I'm sorry, I keep getting messages on my phone. Today I made them a seafood chowder and some cinnamon buns. The Pillsbury cinnamon buns, so it's not like I made them from scratch. But I still cooked them and still put the icing on them, and I had no desire to have any of it. The chowder is a little bit higher in carbs than what I prefer, and of course I'm not going to eat the cinnamon buns. But my husband brought up the leftovers, which is normal for him to do. But during the course of the day, different clients that came in, knowing that it's Friday, also brought big trays of donuts. And from Tim Hortons, I don't know if most of you know what that is. It's a local Canadian-wide, might be in the States, I don't know, donut shop. And one of my favorite donuts was in the box. So I didn't think anything of it when he brought the box up. Whatever. My husband, I make him hide everything on me. Not necessarily hide it, but he takes it down to his office, and he And then he can munch on whatever he wants down there. Otherwise, if I see it up here, I usually throw it out. I don't know why I didn't throw these donuts out. Probably because it was still a whole box of donuts. And I'm thinking, you know, oh, the guys will eat them tomorrow, because there were a couple of guys working tomorrow. And, you know, I don't know. During the course of watching my 600-pound life and getting depressed during it and watching them eat, and I don't know. I don't know what got into me. I got up and grabbed a donut and sat down. It was my favoriteest kind of donut. Of course, there was only one in the box, thank God, of this particular donut. And yeah, no, I sat down, and over the course of 10 minutes, I ate the whole thing. That's the first time that I felt more out of control. Going back to the way I used to do things before the surgery, how I would mindlessly eat. And then, here's another kicker. And then I had a bowl of soup, the seafood chowder. And like I said, the seafood chowder isn't the worst thing in the world, but because it had some potatoes in it, it is higher carb than what I would normally choose to eat. And yeah, so again, just mindlessly went at it. And now, of course, because of my tool, I can't eat a lot, but I still did what I could. I did, and the damage was done, and I feel shitty about it. Here's another thing I feel shitty about. So while I'm thinking about this, and I'm watching my 600-pound life, and I'm watching them eat, thinking, oh my God, why are they doing this to themselves? And the doctor told them not to eat that, and you know, they don't know what kind of gift they're going to be given if they just follow the rules. And then here I go and I start to obsess about food. Well, what's going on up here? So I start thinking about this after I've eaten, of course. And then I went and made my protein shake because some sense came into me, and I thought, okay, I got to eat something that I would normally eat and fill myself up. Of course, this is like 2 hours later, but make sure I get in my required protein and stuff. So while I'm drinking my protein, I'm thinking about what I've done. And I'm thinking about my husband, who left the donuts out on the counter for me to walk past every single time I walked it toward the kitchen. And I started thinking about what I'm doing to him. And is it fair? You know, for Easter, or pardon me, for Halloween, I told him, I went out to the movies with my mom for Halloween, and my husband got to stay home and hand out candies to the kids. I bought 3 packages of full-size chocolate bars. There were 18 chocolate bars in a package, and a box of 50 bags of chips. Now, sometimes we will have 100+ kids. Other years we have none. This year we had none. And I told him before I left, I said, if I come home and there's candy and stuff there, I'm going to throw it in the garbage. You have to put it away. So he takes it and he hides it. Puts it in his office where I'm not going to see it all the time. When somebody, look, we have company, brings something into the house and then they leave it behind for us afterwards, I tell him, take it away. So he takes it down to his office. For Christmas, we got chocolates. Oh, that's another story. Well, anyways, we get a few boxes of chocolates and some wine gums and stuff like that. And I told him, take it to your office. Get it out here. I don't want to see it. So every once in a while, he disappears. And he goes and has himself a treat down in his office. And then he comes back up. Is this wrong of me? Am I turning him into a closet eater? Like, I don't want him to end up with a problem. There's lots of times where he'll go down and he'll get something from his office, and he'll bring it up and sit with me in front of the TV and eat it, a bag of chips or something like that. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with him eating that stuff in front of me. I don't want it left laying around all over the place. But yeah, this is all feeling wrong. It's all feeling wrong. I'm just wondering, do you guys have any suggestions for me? Is there a different way to handle this? Just not have it in the house, deprive him of what? Deprive him of having the treats and the goodies? Sorry, still got my cold. And I don't know what to do about that. So here's another thing for Christmas. Now, as you know, we were gone for Christmas, but my mom and I still exchanged gifts. And when I got home, there were a couple of gifts for me to open from other people. And my mom, the first gift that I opened from my mom was a box of chocolate-covered macadamia nuts. Now, they were something like 27 grams of carbs and 24 grams of sugar per cluster, or whatever they're called. And I looked at her and I said, "Oh, thank you for this." And she says, "Well, I know you eat at macadamia nuts." I said, "Yeah, they don't usually have chocolate on them." But he said, "But yeah, you eat at macadamia nuts." Yeah, okay, thank you, Mom. The thing is, every single time I see my mom, I go over to her house, she offers me stuff. "Donna, would you like a Diet Coke? Donna, would you like a Nanaimo bar? Donna, I've got these cookies that are really great. Donna, I have all these bags of chips. You want to take them home?" You know, she tends to buy more than what she needs or what she wants. She finds, you know, like all of us, I'm sure, at some point in our lives, she gives into her cravings or gives into her inability to say no and purchases something that's way too much for her. She gets it home. She has a couple of pieces, whether they're cinnamon buns or they're cookies or there's something. It spikes her sugar up, and then she phones me and says, "Donna, come and get this stuff. I don't want it anymore because my sugar went too high." But then she does the same thing the next time she goes shopping. And I go over there and I get it and bring it home for my husband. Because I don't buy him treats. So he relies on anybody else. So I feel, I don't know, I don't think my mom is trying to sabotage me, but why is it, and I've told her over and over again, "Why are you offering me this stuff? You know I don't want this stuff. You know I'm not going to eat it. You know," like, she said, "Well, I don't want you to feel left out." Well, you're making me feel like crap by offering this to me and by putting this temptation into my head. Here's another thing. I laid down the law with my extended family years ago. I am not buying Christmas presents for anybody. I want to see you. That would be great to see everybody over the holidays, but I'm not exchanging gifts anymore. It just got too superficial, too, I don't know. It wasn't going to work for me anymore. And I told them, don't buy me anything. Don't buy my family anything. So everybody kind of stuck true to that. It took a couple of years for them to get into it, but everybody's held true to that. So for years, for over 10 years, my extended family has not bought us any Christmas presents. Perfect. I love that. That's great. Fantastic. I get home and my one aunt has bought me a Christmas present. And I went, "Geez, that's kind of funny. Why would, you know, my mom's giving it to me." And she said, "Oh, here, your aunt bought this for you." "Why is she giving me a Christmas present? You know, we don't do this." And I open it up, and it's a box of chocolates. What the hell? What the hell? She knows I've had this surgery. She knows what kind of restrictions that I have put myself on. Like, I just feel like the people around me want me to fail. I told a girlfriend not too long ago that I was down 80 pounds. I'm wearing an extra large jacket. I put on my husband's coat. I couldn't believe it. His coat fit me. I haven't worn any of his clothes for 25 years. His coat fit me. And I was excited about it. Now, of course, now let me just lay the groundwork here. Everybody I'm talking about has a weight issue. Everybody in my family that I'm talking about all have the same kind of weight issue. My friends have the same kind of weight issue. So I'm excited about this jacket I'm wearing. It's an extra large. I'm kind of squeezed into it, but it didn't fit me the week before. And I show my girlfriend. I'm ecstatic. I'm so happy. And I said, check this out. I'm wearing Len's coat. I'm wearing his coat. And she says, oh, yeah, I could start to see a little bit of the weight loss in your face. Really? I went from a 4X down to an extra large, and you can just start to see it in my face. I want to say to you guys, I love you guys. You guys keep me going, because except for my husband, who doesn't always follow the rules, and I think I might be a little bit too hard on him as far as leaving stuff around, and my kids who support me. They all support me 100%. I don't feel that support from any other family or friends, but I do from you guys. And I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart that you were there for me. Here on Instagram, I know I'm not really on Facebook, but you know, I really, really appreciate you guys, and you guys are the ones who keep me going. Thank you very much. I hope you all have a great night. Peace out.